Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning and welcome to the Holmwood auction room. My name's Kyle Seibert. I am one of two auctioneers working with you today, Mark McGoldrick, my good colleague. And on behalf of our CEO, Tony Jenkins, and the whole team here at Holmwood, it's great to have you with us. Now, the first thing we do on a Wednesday morning is to thank and acknowledge our property owners who are here with us today. We really appreciate and respect the fact that you have choice when it comes time to list your property. We're delighted that you've chosen to list with Holmwood, and we wish you the very best here today. To the bidders and the buyers, we extend a similar sentiment. You know, this is a great place to buy real estate. It is cash, it is transparent. Most importantly, it is unconditional. And I say that's important because, of course, if we don't sell property here in the auction room, we pass property in, and you do lose that exclusivity of opportunity. We then have to offer the property to the wider market, and that includes those buyers who are in conditional situations. My colleagues will confirm that competing with conditional interest is never ideal, so we would encourage you in your bidding. Now, the team is here ready to work with you. This is Kyle Sutherland, our business owner, branch manager just upstairs, Janelle Pritchard, of course, operations manager. Folks, if you need any assistance with your bidding paperwork, any questions at all, please don't hesitate to sing out. I almost missed Luke Jansen just on your left-hand side here. He's at your service this morning as well, training manager, and a very good help in the auction room when required. So, in just a short moment, I think due to the school holidays probably, we've got a smaller catalogue of real estate, but certainly no less enticing. A great option on either side of our beautiful burgeoning central city, and the listing agents responsible for those properties will have furnished you with all of the necessary documentation in your preparation, and that includes the auction contract. Front page of that contract, buyers, you will see the conduct of auction. Now, those are the rules by which we operate. They're very straightforward, easy to understand, so we'll go through them briefly now. In the case of each property, the vendor has provided us with a confidential reserve price. Now, subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid we accept will be the lucky new owner. If the bidding doesn't quite reach that reserve price, ladies and gentlemen, that's not the end of the auction. Our practice here at Holmwood is to pause. We move into one of our meeting rooms with the highest bidder, and we'll offer that person the opportunity to purchase the property. Now, this is crucial. On the odd occasion, during that negotiation or discussion, our seller may say to us, look, Kyle or Mark, we're really happy with this negotiated price. We'd like to withdraw the property from the auction, sell it outside of the room, and without disclosing our reserve price. That is a vendor's prerogative, but when they exercise that prerogative, it can be very disappointing for the buyers who remain here in the room. So if you are here to bid and buy, please do so with confidence. Make sure you hold the highest bid at all times. Now, as auctioneers, we can nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised. We can refuse bids if we feel they're not in the best interests of our owner. And if there is any disputed bid, please no fights or arguments. We'll just go back to the last undisputed bid. Now, finally, if you are in that lucky last position, you make that final bid, you have a couple of obligations. You pay your deposit, 10% of the purchase price, and you sign the contract. Of course, when you sign that contract, you're acknowledging that you've received a copy of the approved REA guide. I did miss one point. I should have said penultimately, you may hear the term vendor bid today. A vendor bid is a bid placed by the auctioneer on behalf of the owner. We only ever make a vendor bid below the reserve price, and we always clearly identify a vendor bid to you, so you can bid against us with confidence. Okay, that's all of the admin out of the way, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to our first property of the day. It is number 9 Church Square. Stephen, if you'd like to grab a place here, get some good advertising via holmwood.co.nz. And thanks to those joining us online as well. It's great to have you with us. Number 9 Church Square in Addington. Stephen, I know you've really enjoyed working with our lovely owner. The property is delightful. Freehold estate, the highest form of ownership in New Zealand, 292 square metres of that freehold land, and the settlement date to which you work, Friday the 28th of July 2023. Stephen, of course, working out of our Island 2 office just upstairs. You've had some great people through, met lots of lovely people, including some of the neighbours in this community. It's a great spot to be in. Bob Burnett Architecture, we know how good Bob Burnett is. This is a stunning 10-star super home, 2015 construction. He's really pushed the envelope here to provide something that's not only healthy for your family, but also eco-friendly too. Some great features in this property: fully insulated concrete rib raft floor slab, hydronic underfloor central heating system, moisture master ducting, and the full internal doors. full height internal doors, I should say, as well as the solar panel array. These are just some of the many features in this home that make it so special. It is in Addington, recently ranked New Zealand's most livable suburb. Look, I'm a big advocate for the suburb. I know you are too. It is on the doorstep of our city, as I said, so I think it's absolutely future-proof. And I would argue in this very sought-after suburb, increasingly popular suburb, the square here on which you bid today is the crown jewel. So you couldn't ask for more, Stephen. I think let's get underway. Here at number 9 Church Square, bidders and buyers, I am in your hands. Opening bidder offer, where do we say go? Wouldn't sell for 700,000. Maybe that's a sensible place to start. Is there 700,000? Now's the time. Auction, best place, best time to buy. First call, then a vendor bid at 700,000. Second call at 700. Beautiful open plan living spaces, plenty of sunshine, perfect orientation for sunshine, I would say. Great configuration. Third final call at $700,000. All right, then another vendor bid at 725. I won't hesitate, bidders and buyers. A clear line in the sand at $725,000 for number 9 Church Square. At 725, on the first chance at 725, I look for 750, second call. Third and final call at $725,000. Stephen, I could vendor bid again. I don't see unconditional bidding here today. I know you've got people to talk to on a conditional basis. So what we're going to do is I'm going to increase that bid on behalf of my owner with clear instructions, really clear. She is motivated to hand these keys over to some lucky new people. We're going to price the property at $800,000. That's 800. Ladies and gentlemen, to be clear, what is on offer here is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home in a supreme location, a energy-efficient 10-star super home at $800,000. I invite you to call Stephen L today. You'll be most impressed upon inspection. Property is passed in. Mark, over to you.
Thanks very much. Shooting stars for homes. Mine's all idea. Well, I'm saying we're an 11-star home, actually, here at number 11 Knowles Street in Maryvale. I'm just waiting on Catherine Picton-Warlow. She's the agent that's been in charge of running the marketing campaign. And a fine job she does, Catherine. She's a master of marketing. It's easy to know you've got quality here on Knowles. It's a great address. It's at the good end, Maryvale St Albans, and very, very close to St Andrew's School in the Maryvale Village. We'll just see if the team are going to come through before we get underway. Welcome to people who join us on Auctions Live from the Holmwood website. Come on through, Marilyn. The rest of the team can come through and watch this. Thanks, Nicola. We'll just invite those people through. Here we are, team. It's our turn. Catherine, let's get into it. High-end property, that's Catherine's favourite. Here with this executive-style character family home. It's been beautifully renovated with 5 bedrooms with a matching bathroom each. 5 bathrooms in the home. It's quite spectacular. On this freehold title, 711 square metres. I will go through the legal description because it's interesting. It's part lot 51, deposit plan 2348, which means it's been established very, very early in the piece here in Christchurch. 462 is the folio, 92 is the volume in this Canterbury Land District. And yes, Ralph, I'm afraid the house is going to go under the hammer. 30th of August is when it's going to settle. But there is some flexibility in that regard. There is no change to the chattel list, but it does read like a who's who of chattels. It's a great chattel list with all those quality appliances and everything in there. No exceptions, is there, Catherine, today? Well, it's a stately and graceful big family home. And I love a home like this that's enjoyed such a great refresh and renovation, that's been done with such empathy to the incarnations that have gone before at 11 Knowles Street. But it's really, really done with sympathy for the era. But beautifully done. I love the contrasts in the home with that light, bright, funky family room, easy spaces with that cool kitchen that anchors it all, and then in contrast to that moody, becalming lounge. Of course, the element black has been an excellent colour choice and lots of comments on it. I'm afraid none of the artwork's in the chattel list, but has really made it bounce as well. If outdoor entertainment, leisure is your thing, then you've got great spaces. And Max, I think you were commenting, weren't you, on the cathedral ceiling covered outdoor area, which is perfect by the pool. Of course, the summer house extends accommodation and the bathroom options as well. Might be a good one for teenagers or guests as well. plenty of each on both levels and out in the summer house too. Being part of this community, of course, is special in itself. You've got that north-northwest aspect, which I think just complements that gorgeous radiator heating system, which I don't think you can get any better. And like I'm saying, 11 stars at 11 Knolls. So ready to open the auction. Easy decision it should be. Where do we start? Who's prepared their strategy to get underway? High quality home. It'll be a harmonious home, I tell you, with the 5 bathroom options. Absolute luxury. Each of them beautifully done. We wouldn't be selling a home like this for any less than $2 million, that's for sure. So I think that would be a fair and reasonable place to start. But your strategy might take you higher than that. Take your spirits higher, living at 11 Knoll Street, that's for sure. Vendor bid to start without hesitation at $2 million. I think a 50 might be good, or 100,000 from here, but at $2 million stays with the owners on a vendor bid. Calling now for your participation, ma'am. You can pop your hand up any time you like and say 2050. First call for me on a vendor bid at 2. Second call. Line in the sand. Third call. All that work is done. Great play area in the home too, I noticed. Out on that eastern side. 2050 vendor bid. I put you on notice, buyers. Time to get the hand up while you've got that exclusivity of opportunity in the auction room today at 2050. Second call, discerning buyers only. Third call. Catherine, no hesitation to put it back in your hands. If they're not going to put their hand up for me, they're probably preferring to speak with you. We've got some good market intel, and you're able to, in agreement with the owners, we're going to price it right here and now. The price of the property, and you need to be quick in getting back to Catherine Picton-Wallow with this, is $2,289,000. That's the market price that we hit back with the market. I think it's really a lot of home for that money, a lot of real estate at that money. So I expect your phone will be ringing sharply and swiftly. Means that concludes our day, in fact. So 11 Knoll Street is available and priced at $2,289,000. You've got a couple of options with Church Lane as well. Has been priced, I would say, fairly smartly too, Kyle. So on behalf of the whole Holmwood team, have a good Wednesday. I hope the school holidays continue to go well. And we'll be seeing you in 7 days' time here at the Holmwood Auction Rooms. Thank you.